millionaires and billionaires are able to crunch time. How you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. How many people in the world have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. Your subconscious mind gets bombarded with that kind of information and gets tired with it. How to manage time and achieve success fast. That's what today you're going to learn, because I've seen that millionaires and billionaires are able to crunch time. What do I mean by crunching time? Imagine doing something which could be usually done by normal people in 100 years, doing that in 10 years. Imagine doing something that normal people can do it in 10 years, doing it in only 1 year. Imagine doing something that normal people do it in 1 year, you achieving it in only 1 month. Yes, that's possible. In fact, we have a program called Platinum Membership Program, where the promise of our Platinum Membership Program, which is a life coaching for people for entire life, is to help people achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Is that even possible? Of course, it is possible. I'm going to show you how I manage time and how you can also learn to achieve many years of success in very less amount of time. Ready? Let's begin. My name is Mitesh Khatri. I and my wife Indu Khatri, we are law of attraction coaches and national best-selling authors of this book, The Law of Attraction. Today, you're going to learn how to attract more success in your life by managing time frequency better. Let's start. Whenever you start your day, if you will observe, most of us start our day naturally, spontaneously, but the word I'm trying to use here is habitually. What we call natural and spontaneous is nothing but a habit. Think about it. Anything that happens spontaneously is always a habit. Simple example. Take a notepad and a pen quickly right now. Quickly sign on the paper. What you did right now, very fast, spontaneous. Signature is a habit. The way you sign is a habit. Now, sign the same thing, but take full 30 seconds to complete the signature. 30 seconds is not a long time, but take full 30 seconds to complete the same signature. Normally, it takes you 1 second to complete your signature, maybe 2 seconds maximum 3 seconds to complete a signature. Now I want you to sign the same thing, but take full 30 seconds. Pause this video and try it. Now, if you've tried, you will observe the signature doesn't come out the same. Why? Because the way your signature always comes out is always a spontaneous habit. Most of us are only living as habits. We wake up in the same way, we have breakfast in the same way, we work in the same way, we interact with people in the same way, we get upset in the same way, we get happy in the same way, more or less the same thing, same life we are living every single day. So if you're living the same lifestyle every single day, how are you going to attract a better life? Make sense? You want to really attract a new life, you got to be a new you first. Now, how do you really do that? Here is how. This is how I manage time, which I learned from the best time management guru in the world, which I met once upon a time in US. Here is what you do. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is a download of everything you want to do on one piece of paper. I just download all my information about what's going on in my head. Believe it or not, every morning you wake up, your subconscious gives you information that comes to your conscious mind about आज ये करना है, आज वो करना है, आज इससे बात करनी है, आज उससे बात करनी है, इससे मिलना है, उससे मिलना है. All that information just comes overloading to your conscious mind in the morning. And as the day goes by, you try to manage all this information, you manage all these tasks, all this work that you want to do based on what's coming in your mind in a little more random fashion. And yet it is habitual, correct? So from today onwards, here is what I would love you to do as a practice. Try it and tell me how you feel. When you get up in the morning, take an application like OneNote or Notepad and download all this information on one place first. All this information, what you want to do, who do you want to meet, what do you want to talk about, everything. Now divide this whole thing into 3 points: TP, SP, and LP. TP means top priority, SP means secondary priority, and LP means last priority. Now, what is a TP? A TP means top priority is only that thing which you will put in your calendar immediately. Like today, right now, for an example, in the morning when I got up and I wrote on my OneNote all these things that I had in my day, some things I immediately added in TP, which means creating this YouTube video. There's a slot that I created for today during the schedule, and it was already scheduled on the calendar. So this is my top priority. If you're not living your top priority on calendar, then it's not top priority. You'll say, no, Mitesh, it is top priority. I don't put it in the calendar, but it is top priority. No, if it's not in the calendar, what is the chance it's going to become a last priority unconsciously? Very high chance. What are the chances that you might forget? Very high chances. So what do we do normally with these TP? We tell somebody, mujhe yaad dila dena. Or you send an email to yourself, or you write a small chit and you write it and keep it somewhere on the table so that you don't forget it. I have never carried these kind of things with me. Why? Because I use a calendar. I always make sure that my tasks, I tell my team member, add this to my calendar. And once it's in my calendar, I know my top priority is taken care of. By the way, if I want to do something 6 months from now, for an example, Indu's birthday is in November. So on that particular day, if I want to make sure that there is a gift ready, do you think it's a TPSP or LP? Indu, my wife, I hope you know her. Of course, it's a top priority, right? So do I have to have a calendar reminder on 5th of November, which is her birthday, or 5 days before that? You understand now? 5 days before that. Because if I don't put it in my calendar on 1st of November, do you think it's possible that that day I get up in the morning and there are these hundreds of things that are there in my mind when I get up in the morning and all that comes from my subconscious to my conscious? Is it a chance that I can completely forget this? It is. And as a result of that, that TP becomes LP, which is last priority. And on the birthday, suddenly, or one day before that, I realized, oh my God, no preparation done. Right? This is how we live our life in sense of urgencies, and urgencies keep getting attracted to us because we don't prioritize time as per top priority. So put things in calendar of your TP, of your top priority. Make sense? Simple activity. Second, secondary priority. All those things which you can put in the calendar in the next 7 days. I'm not saying you're going to put in the calendar now. I'm not saying in the calendar it needs to be within 7 days. I'm just saying within 7 days, if you can make the decision that when will you bring it to TP, when will you put it in the calendar, that is called the secondary priority. Example, I want to file my taxes and I want to meet my chartered accountant for that. Within 7 days, can I make the decision of when am I going to meet him? Can I make the decision of when am I going to prioritize time for it? Yes, then it comes part of that 7 days decision called secondary priority. A lot of people take a huge list of secondary priority, which is indefinitely kept for lifetime, for 1 year, for 2 years. Your subconscious mind gets bombarded with that kind of information and gets tired with it. If you really want to be fresh during the day, do not prioritize your life after TP more than 7 days. Example, on the 6th day of this week, can I take a decision that day that, I want to meet my chartered accountant next month on 15th? Yeah, no problem. Provided you can take that decision, it's okay to put that calendar remark even for the next year. Usse ko farak nahi padta. But the decision should be done within 7 days. Make sense? Only then you will put it as a SP called secondary priority. Keep this list separate. And this list, every morning when you wake up, you will look at this list and say, hey, isme se kuch jo TP mein dalna hai. And from here, you keep adding things into top priority. Then comes the LP. What is LP? LP ka full form kya hai? Last priority. So things which you are sure you cannot add it in your calendar, you cannot prioritize that as per a time schedule for the next 7 days or even more than 7 days, LP mein dal do. If you don't have a physical list of this, here is what happens. Your subconscious keeps reminding it to you. Ask yourself, during the day, doesn't it happen with you? You're driving somewhere और रास्ते में, अरे यार वो भी बाकी है. You're going somewhere, वो यार मुझे वो किताब खरीदनी है. These things keep popping in your brain. Why? Because your subconscious knows it can forget it. So it keeps reminding you again and again and again. इससे मिलना है, उससे मिलना है, ये काम करना है, वो काम करना है. अरे मुझे ये भी तो लिखना था, अरे मुझे वो भी तो करना था. And you're not doing TPSPLP, बस याद आया जा रहा है, याद आया जा रहा है, याद आया जा रहा है. And you do it when it comes in front of you. Living urgency attraction life. Don't live urgency attraction life. Live important life based on your priorities. तो LP एक ऐसा लिस्ट होता है जहां पे अनलिमिटेड चीजें लिख सकते हो. I have a list of some 600 things in my LP. I keep adding it to that. I want to learn a guitar. Thought आया, डाल दो. If your subconscious mind doesn't have to remind you, there is empty memory space over there. In that empty memory space, you can get some other work done as productivity. You will be more productive when your mind is fully present in doing what it is supposed to do today based on TP and SP to be converted into TP later within 7 days. Make sense? Will you practice this TP, SP, LP exercise? If yes, please tell me in the comment section below. When will you start? For how many days will you experiment? My request, experiment for minimum 7 days and check how beautiful life becomes and how productive life becomes. And if you're really committed to achieve 10 years of life in 1 year, if you want to have a life coach like me with you every day for the rest of your life and you want support to achieve 10 years of success in achieving 1 year, is that even possible? Find out with me. Below this video, in the description, you'll find a link to subscribe to my Platinum Membership Introduction. Go there, subscribe quickly. Once you come there and you subscribe, in 90 minutes, I will give you proof, and I'll give you proof how you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, how many people in the world have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. People who've not lost for many, many years come to our platinum program and they lose weight in 3 months. People who've not been able to have a happy married life, not able to attract a relationship, have attracted a wonderful relationship in a few months. People who are living in a bad marriage, some of them literally got a peaceful divorce in a few months. People who are not getting a job got a job. People who are not happy in their career became happy. People who are not able to make money started making a lot of money and became financially free in just six months. Yes, I'm talking about 6 months. People became financially free. How? That's what we teach in our platinum program, because it's all about achieving 10 years of success in 1 year. Committed? Interested? Click on the link in the description below. Register now. By the way, enjoying this video so far? Quickly make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon after that. So next time I create such amazing productivity hacks for you, you definitely get a notification from me. And I'll see you in the next YouTube video.